Diddy had GHB hidden in the baby oil, allegedly. So I have seen this circulating all over TikTok, and we're going to go ahead and deep dive this. And I am going to show you where one of Diddy's workers confirmed that Diddy would move this substance in bottles. Diddy has had multiple lawsuits, and the one consistency between all of these lawsuits is the fact that Diddy would allegedly lace what these people were drinking, and then they would fall out, and then they would come to during these horrific acts. In case some people don't know what GHB is, it's most commonly known as the party and also called liquid E. Odorless and colorless, and it is sometimes slipped unknowingly into a person's drink, and this causes them to become unconscious or pass out. And keep this in mind because this is named a lot in the lawsuits that we're about to go over. Lil Rod's lawsuit alleged that Diddy would force these women and minors to drink laced De Leon liquor, and upon information and belief, he believed that it was laced with E. Dawn Richards also had a very similar instance in her lawsuit that was similar to Rodney Jones. Her lawsuit said, upon information and belief, Diddy allegedly had arranged for a dozen young women and girls, some who appeared to be underage, to be transported to a party. The women arrived wearing little to no clothing and were given and alcohol. Many of them appeared to be lethargic or passed out while Diddy and his guests performed acts on them. And this is the most recent lawsuit filed against Diddy by Thyla Graves, and she said that Diddy and Sherman gave her a drink likely laced with that eventually caused her to briefly lose consciousness. She awoke to find herself bound and restrained, and then she was being brutally abused. And I could literally keep going because you find this instance throughout pretty much every lawsuit, basically claiming similar things happening allegedly with Diddy. A man named Jonathan Oddi was arrested years before any of this information started to come out on a whole different charge, and he started talking to the feds about being a worker for Diddy. This man talked about how he was a worker for Cassie and Diddy and how he allegedly caught an STD during these freak-offs, and he sued Diddy and he won. And he also talked about the fact that Diddy would take substances, put them into bottles, and move them around on his private jet.
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati. I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate, tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right? I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued him for the herpes and won. The hip-hop agenda is an agenda to move drugs all over the United States. You need to involve DEA. They move all the dope. Okay, all the dope on private jets, which don't get screened by
customs,
by
DEA,
inside the United States. Okay, they move what's called high grade powdered MDMA. They move cocaine and they move liquid cocaine in their bottles too. Okay, so they put the liquid cocaine in the bottles and they move it. I've seen the liquid cocaine. I drank it myself, having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay, it's not good. He drinks it all the time. Alright, he calls it G.
So this rumor going around might not be far-fetched, because why would somebody need 1,000 bottles of baby oil? And even Diddy's lawyer couldn't really come up with an answer to this, but he said, oh, there's a Costco around the corner from him, so he probably just buys it in bulk. Until Costco shot back right after seeing him say this and say they don't even sell baby oil, so they're not the ones that sold Diddy a bulk amount of baby oil. You guys let me know what you guys think about Diddy's baby oil scandal in the comments.